Blanco.
I am back. Dynamite.
That's
not gonna drop.
Right. Noda on the move. Makes the grab, one away.
Season 2 of the St. Louis Cardinals franchise.
For a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate.
Tying the series.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to
San
hit the
Francisco
ball in the air
Giants.
regardless
Now
of
we're
the
going
conditions.
against
But I think even a little more so, there's margin for error if you can get the
Los
ball
Angeles
up in the air.
Angels,
So,
which
you know,
I'm
you'll
surprised
see
the
at times,
Angels
I'm sure,
are
with 2 strikes,
this bad of a
like
team.
a half swing
Are not
they can
making
get
the
out of
playoff.
ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
They're out here wasting Mike Trout career.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Noda turns to the right on the move.
Like,
makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there.
like either trade him to a contender or something, like, or give him some help.
He'll give him a second to catch his breath.
As you've seen in the beginning,
to deal the next pitch.
They had to project the win for the most 74 and something. So they don't got the Angels making a playoff.
Josh Bell,
despite Mike Trout on the
lets
team,
that one go for a ball.
which is crazy, man. Clearly, Trout can't put the team on his back. He need more help in the lineup. I was
Hard
just
hit left side.
I said it was good,
first in
good
time,
timing.
and that'll do it.
I felt like I was out of front of that, but it's a good timing.
Doing there for St. Louis. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
It didn't feel like good timing. It felt like I was out in front of that.
Back here with my pal Zip. And our pitcher tonight, John Gray. What do you got?
Well, key for him, obviously centered around his ability to command all of his pitches. Especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. Fought off foul. Swings through that.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
That's a strike. All 3 of them.
And
Squeeze in the zone early.
Alive.
Bro. How did you make contact on there?
2 count. Swing and a ground ball.
Get rid of
that
it.
one handled. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
All right.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Nolan Shanuel in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Just
I can't find the zone. What's going on here?
No strike.
That one finds the zone. 3-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Come on, ain't no walking up in here.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, left fielder, Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Taylor.
He's having himself a
one of
good
the
start
stars
for
in
the
the win
season.
yesterday as he had 3 hits. There's the strike in the
Now you want to call it?
2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off.
Ah, that I
Foul
had
ball
you.
still 0-2. Kicks and deals.
Got
And
him.
that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore
Not
says he
how
won
many
a round.
pitches I wanted to throw with him in his first
Angels
inning.
go down 1, 2, 3.
That's okay.
Scoreless after 1. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pajes. Detmers back to work. Pajes, 27 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Mike Fillmore played on
Wait,
fire.
you have that
Very
pitch? I
consistent with
did
his
not see
zone
that. I
Chris
must be
gets a lot
blind.
of praise for that.
He does,
Okay.
Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent.
Okay.
Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
To third, Shunk. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
It was a ball.
Batting fifth,
Plate vision, I
second
guess.
baseman, Nolan
Had to
Gorman.
protect.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
All right. I got to start watching the pitch coming out of the hand, man.
Let's go, Reed.
Swing and a
Oh, my
miss as
goodness.
He was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
That one missed.
I
Check swing, tried to hold up.
Eh,
Now with a
okay.
field of third.
It looked
He
like I did, but
not go
okay.
around.
apparently I did.
Fastball is outside. Ground ball right side.
Not a good timing. He still
Takes it
ain't
to
get a
the
hold of
bag,
it.
steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And a foul ball. That one
ball,
almost got him.
2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really?
And down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Jorge Soler.
Clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swung on, belted. Back there.
Come on, Donovan. Come on, Donovan.
And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike.
How do you have an OPS with no batting average?
And now the 0-1.
Crap.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now the right fielder, Ryan Noda. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Ball inside.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
That's off the mark. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Come on now.
O'Hoppe aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Good call for that circle change. Take a seat, my boy.
And now 1 away.
Ah, the Uncle Charlie boo kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just frozen.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname?
Throw him so many fastballs, he was looking for it.
Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Got him looking, got him off speed.
Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or something like that? Uncle Curly.
Uncle Boo.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball?
Don't want to call no inside pitches, corners, man.
The 1-0. And that is out of play.
Good approach right
Keep
there.
calling the
You wanna get
fastball in the
something
same
just
spot.
a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fouls it back with 2
At
strikes.
the location I put that at.
Man at first, 1 away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 2.
Missed with a changeup.
Wow.
And now it's filled up 3-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's
Good double
2.
play. Only giving up 1. That's okay.
But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now the center fielder, Michael Ciani. There's a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And there's a strike. Nootbaar went deep in his most recent game. Strike 2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Outside low. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
I had to drive that pitch awful.
1 down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Josh Rojas.
I tried to pull that, but okay.
So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the
designated
lineup,
hitter,
and here
Tyrone
is
Blanco.
Tyrone Blanco. Flied to right his first time. And that drops in for a strike. Comes up empty.
I wasn't even near this. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on.
Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Cardinals 0.
Yeah, we got to slow it down at bats here now.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Aaron Schunk. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Wow,
Well, we call
okay.
that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball one there. Yeah, big swing and a
The
miss.
pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air.
Got away
center
with it
field.
because I was trying to make that pitch go up.
And there's one away.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Daniel.
Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
On the corner
Oh.
for a strike.
About time you start calling something on the corner.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Take a seat,
Swing
my
and a
boy.
miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips
Now
over.
batting,
Digging in.
shortstop,
Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1.
Neto.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Foul ball. Two outs. Just
Wow.
missed.
Okay.
Swing and a miss
All right.
at a slider.
You're looking fastball too.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is filled up. Foul off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Take a seat, my
Struck
boy.
him out. And a nice inning of work there as
Thought I
he
was gonna
sets
throw
him
another
down
off-speed.
1, 2, 3. Angels held in check, but they're on top 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Bro.
You know, these Cardinals,
That was
they're not
the
going to be happy with the
pitch.
at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
How did I miss that slider?
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one.
Ball, that's out.
And another
Yep, that ball went out.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
3 straight balls.
The Angels up by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
I ain't swinging if he ain't throwing strikes. It's in the strike zone.
And there's ball
Nope,
4.
that's inside. Ball 4.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk,
Now
and
batting,
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Field situation right
Man
here.
at first with 1 gone. And here is Michael Ciani. He's 0 for 1. That
Ball,
one
that's
misses.
outside.
That's 5 straight.
I know you got
Wynn
speed.
leads off first with 1 away. Pitch is in there. And the count 1-1.
Send you.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. And
1 ball,
safe.
2 strikes.
It's a
And I
stolen
swung out of
base.
paw.
And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Would have got him if the throw was accurate.
Man at second. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the
Come on, Newt.
Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. And fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a
Ball,
curve
that's out.
misses outside. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Anaheim, here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Lots of players perform better at home, and this batter is no exception. Might be the crowd or the familiar surroundings, but he's typically better in this environment.
Tap foul at the plate. Gray winds and deals.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. To the right side.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, great stop. And that's a great
What a play.
for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty,
Now
robbing what probably
that's
would have been a double if it gets
right
by
here.
him. Love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or
Noda.
second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Ryan Noda will hit next. Struck out
Somehow
looking
you made
his first
good
time.
contact way out there.
And ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth, just about every at-bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Now
I could
batting,
watch base hits
center
like that one
fielder,
all day
Joe
long, and so could every
Adele.
hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Joe Adele. 0 for 1 so far. That misses
Ball,
the
that's off the
zone.
plate.
Ball 1.
That
Swing and a
wasn't a
ball
pitch I
lifted in
wanted
the
that to
air.
be.
Nootbaar snags it for the second out.
That was a mislocation.
Now batting, third baseman, Aaron.
Here's the third
Schunk.
baseman, Aaron Schunk. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one ripped, but foul.
On the dot.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a ball
No
popped
way.
in the air, and it stays fair. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
How do y'all get in
kind of
these
lucky, soft hits
lucky
will
base
always
hits,
make
man?
you smile. He clearly
Jammed
didn't catch that
inside.
one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Daniel Schneemann digs in now. Close, but called a ball.
This
And that's ball 1.
okay.
1-0.
Okay.
Two on, 2 outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Right through there for a strike.
Got him.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes.
Let's go.
Huge strikeout there. Angels strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Josh Rojas. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-2. And that's in the
1 ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Should have been swinging if it was close.
Dairon Blanco getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front
0-1's
that
the count.
time. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Way
1 ball,
high there.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
There we go.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Seems like he got exactly what he was
Now
looking
batting,
for right
left
there.
fielder,
Nice line drive to
Brendan
the
Donovan.
post side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to
Come on.
extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan.
Nope.
First
That's
pitch
inside.
doesn't find the zone.
Blew out, line out. You're getting hit. You're making contact.
Blanco, the runner at second with one away. Popped up. Neto. And there's two down.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
Trying to take an apple and you pop it up.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Angels 1 and the Cardinals nothing.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And misses inside.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Oh, crap.
That one fouled off, 2-2.
Got
Down
him.
to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye. And
Had him out in
it's
front.
such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And there's a ball. On the ground to first, Bell
Got him with the
handles the
forkball.
chance, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor
Ward, the next to hit for the Angels, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Yeah, that's
You didn't bite on it?
2-2 the count.
And now it's filled up.
Whoa,
He's
what is that
gritting
miss?
the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He
That
even
is
seemed
questionable.
A little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
That was literally
Jorge
in the
Soler up at the
zone.
plate. 1 for 2.
You are squeezing me, Ump. That's a looking backward K, strike 3.
That clips the zone, and that is strike 1. Ward off
And
the
not be
first
that
with 2
blind.
away. Laser could be trouble. Coming home. The relay. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 2.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave
No.
when it's over.
The Ump
Couple of
screwed me
doubles
with that
today
strike.
for the DH. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively
Nah,
on
he
the
screwed
show.
me with that strike 3 call.
Quijada back to work. Oh, that got away from
That's
him.
how we're going to start the
And
AB?
he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the right
That's how we're
fielder,
going to start
Lars
the AB.
Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, the closer of the staff, is throwing. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out towards left center. Ward sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Josh Rojas next up for the Cardinals.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
First pitch misses.
That's because I have
Lefty
no
continues to work, but the closer getting
other third
loose to the
baseman on this
bullpen.
team, I don't think. That is a righty. I don't know if I want to send him or not.
Next pitch is
that pitch is
outside.
out.
'85 still rating.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Epic.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Safe at second, and
Let's go.
that was not close.
It's 4th stolen base.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
What am I saying? How do you miss
the
that?
St. Louis leadoff
Your
man,
great
Tyrone
timing.
Blanco, 1 for 3. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Why are we missing this game?
Ciani at second with 2 down.
That's where I guess too.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Brian
52.
Abreu. He comes in with a
Brian
chance for his second save of the season. Now the number 2
Leading off for
hitter,
the Cardinals,
Brendan Donovan.
left fielder, Brendan Donovan.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him swinging.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Josh Bell. And that's down and away. And another ball. Popped up. Chunk. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So digging in,
All
Nolan
right,
Gorman.
come on, Gorman.
0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Inside, and it hit him.
Oh, you want to fight?
Boog, that
You did that
wasn't
on
close.
purpose.
know,
You didn't want him
sometimes
to
a guy
crush on you.
barely missed the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle,
You wanna
and
fight,
that's
huh?
when it gets a little scary.
First and second, 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And that misses. And that is ball one. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss.
Ain't no way.
Abreu is just one strike away. That one off the mark, and it's a full count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Come on. I didn't realize it was.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Got me with that circle change. There's so many chances we should have won this game. Or tied it too. I think John Gray, he had a decent inning, a decent game. 5 innings. Only gave up 4 hits, 7 Ks. Only giving up 1 run. And their starting pitcher went 6 innings. He had our number, only giving up 2 hits. 8K, so he's 1 ahead of Gray. It went with 1 walk. So it's a good pitching duo. John stuck it through. Our offense couldn't get nothing going. And our bullpen held it through too. Just the lineup, man. They couldn't get nothing going, man. TNT. Dynamite. Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all the next video. Peace.